Hello everyone, I am Preksha, Faculty of Physics at RPS Group of Schools. So today we'll perform few activities based on inertia. So we'll discuss first Newton's first law of motion. As Newton's first law of motion states, if a body is at rest, it will remain at rest, and if a body is moving with constant velocity, it will continue to move in constant velocity until unless any external force applied on the body. What does it mean? अगर कोई body rest पे है, if we for sake of an example, any wall clock which is handed in your home, it is placed there only. If you observed it after few hours, after few days, it remains there. And if object is moving with constant velocity, particle is moving, it will remain moving until any external force is applied on it. So this is stated as Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion is also known as law of inertia. Now the question arises, what is inertia? So here we see inertia. It is a property of a body by virtue of which it is unable to change its state. State can be state of rest, state of motion or state of direction. So how we can quantitatively describe inertia? So mass is a quantitative measurement of inertia and mass is directly proportional to inertia. So what does it mean? That means if we state inertia is inverse directly proportional to mass. More is the mass of body, more is the inertia of the body, and if less is the mass of body, body possesses less inertia. Now let's move types of inertia. So first is, as we know, three states are there: state of rest, state of motion, state of direction. So inertia is also classified as inertia of rest, inertia of motion and inertia of direction. First is inertia of rest. It is the inability of body to change its state of rest by itself. That means if we apply force, that can change state, but if we are not applying force by itself, it cannot change. For sake of an example, when you shake a branch of a mango tree, the mango fall down. And at home also you observe while doing dusting, if you beat a carpet with a stick, the dust comes out of it. Why this is so? Because dust particles were at rest, and when you beat the carpet with a stick, carpet comes in motion, but dust particles remains at rest. Similarly, inertia of motion is there. It is the inability of object to change its state of motion by itself. If we take an example, day-to-day life, when you are traveling in a bus or a train, if it stops suddenly, a person sitting inside a train or bus, they lean forward. Why this is so? That is due to inertia of motion. Because in that case, that passenger, that body, want to continue in the state of motion. But as a stop applied, brake applied is there, that body comes in rest. So, inertia of direction. It is the inability of body to change its direction without itself. As you have observed when we go in the train or bus, as the direction changes from its straight line motion, the person sitting inside experience a force radially outward. That is due to inertia of direction. Now, the next is Newton's third law of motion. This law is also known as action-reaction law. Why this is so? What it states that for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Equal in terms of magnitude and opposite in terms of direction. So the force F1, if it is action, and F2 is reaction, they are magnitude. In terms of magnitude, they are equal, but in terms of direction, so we applied a negative. So they are opposite in direction. Now let's move to the lab, physics lab, to perform few activities. Comes today.
So we'll perform coin glass activity today. So we need a beaker, a paper, a board like this, and then a coin. So we put this over this beaker and put a coin over the mouth of the beaker. Now we'll give a sudden jerk to this. As you can see, this coin is inserted inside the beaker. As we leave this, air is expelled out and you can observe. Now we will discuss principle behind these two activities. Okay.
So hope you enjoyed those activities which we perform in the lab. So first activity what we perform is coin glass activity. As you have observed, we have taken a glass, a board and a coin was there. And as I shake that board with a sudden jerk, the coin placed over it, it comes inside a tumbler, that glass. Why this is so? Initially, this coin, it was at rest. But when we give a jerk to this board comes in motion. but this coin tends to maintain its inertia of rest. That will it remains at rest. That's why this board flip out and this coin come inside the tumbler. Next activity which we performed is balloon car activity, in which, as you have observed, that we have inflated balloon and this mouth, initially I hold it with hands so that this air is not expelled out. The moment I release my hand from this end, then the air is releases in the forward direction. This air is making an action pair, action force. As a result of this action force, an opposite reaction force was observed to this card. This card was moving in backward direction and the force magnitude is same. This F1 is equals to F2, but the application is in the opposite direction. So due to this Newton's third law, this card was moving. Hope you enjoyed those activities. Thank you everyone.